So here we are in my living room. Welcome. Okay, so I am going to show you a few ways that you, do I look there or do I look there? I look there. A few ways that you can stretch your hip flexors right here. Being in a chair, you know that gets super duper tight if you're sitting all day long and you don't actually stretch them. As you can see, mine are very tight. How you can tell that is because of the not able to bring my hips down as easily, and that's from not stretching enough. So I am going to emphasize how important stretching is, because stretching is so important. If you can't make it to the gym, forgive me for which direction I'm looking. If you can't make it to the gym and you're at home, you can do this stretch. I want you to share with me on my channel here, on my Facebook, wherever, Instagram. Share, tag me so I can see that you are getting your stretching done at home too. And if you need assistance, ask. For me, what I like to do is I put a simple tie band here. You can use whatever band works best for you. And so what I like to do is I put my hands shoulder width apart, and by doing the shoulder width apart, I bring those elbows up and I gently push up, and I try as much as possible to keep my pelvis down. If I'm doing that, yes, it's a stretch as well, but try to keep the pelvis down. If you can gently stretch back. In yoga, this would be what? The cobra. So basically giving yourself a nice little stretch like this. Breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Try and do for a count of 5. I definitely recommend stretching every single day. So we're going to go back into that, take a few seconds break, say like, a 30-second break. Going to go into it again. Now, I know it seems like this is nothing, but if you haven't stretched for years, I'm telling you, it's the littlest stretches can assist you and help you progress in getting those hip flexors and that psoas and all those different things that are super tight. It is even going to help with the low back, this gluteus medius as well. Stretching. So here we go. We're going to go back into that. Elbows here, close to the body. Hands are shoulder width apart. Gentle push up. Try to keep that pelvis down. This is going into like a plank, right? But right now we should try to keep the pelvis down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And try to keep, not the shoulders up here, keep them down as well. Okay? One more. Slow and steady. And then you're going to do that one more time. So you're going to do that for a set of 3. And the next one I'm going to show you, which I also really enjoy. Don't really know what to call it, what name you'd like to call it. This is just a stretch that I love to do that helps me. So you're going to go back into basically the same kind of a position right here, how you were like in the cobra per se. But like this, and then you are going to bring, you're squeezing if you can, okay? If you have abdominal core strength, you are going to squeeze. When you bring yourself up, you're going to squeeze that in, bringing the belly button towards your back, okay? Again, and then we're going to go into the full exercise. So bringing it up, back into somewhat of a starting here. Like you're gonna do a plank, but you're gonna do go into a cobra, but you're gonna fully bring that belly button up, in, and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. The knees, do you see that? The knees are getting bent, and then you're gonna use your hands and your core, keeping your stomach tight, okay? If you can. And then you're going to go into a seating position, relax those hips, go on down like this, and push yourself up. See, yeah, my balance is also, with the spinal cord injury, my balance is not, as some would say, perfect, but what's perfect? Who's perfect anyway, right? So you want to try your best to keep yourself balanced like this, and hold yourself like that. Take a few deep breaths, honoring yourself and your space and how sacred your space is. This is your sacred space here. This is you time. It's so important to do this. Now, I would do that stretch with caution because if you haven't done it for many, many years, I've been doing this for a while, so I know that my body can handle it. But everybody's bodies are different, so make certain that you know that you can do this. If you need a doctor's approval, then get that beforehand. Now we're going to go back into the original position. Are you ready? All right, let's do this. So I have to get almost like a running start, but it's not really a running start. Obviously, it's like a pushing start. And then I kind of push myself back into it like that. Oop, 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 and I kept, oop, oop. See my balance, there it goes. I have to keep the stomach engaged, the belly button in, and there we go. And then I push myself back down like that, and we're back to the original position. And then you can rock it out. Stretch those hip flexors, rock it out. There you go. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time, but you're gonna do a set of 3. I'm only doing 2 sets. 2 reps per set. So here we go, one more time. Getting back into like what is almost like a cobra, like this. Here we go. And shoulders are down, squeezing that tummy. The belly button is engaged. You walk it out, walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. And then you gently bring your elbows down. You squat into it. There you go. Squatting into it, squatting. Deep breaths. Bring it on up. And there you go. A few deep breaths. Remember, no keeping the shoulders to the ears. Shoulders are down. To take that tension off of your neck. Being a wheelchair user all the time, you're pushing. Bring them down. There you go. Honoring your space, the breath of life, giving gratitude and thanks. And now we're gonna go back into our original position. Oop. Are you ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Squeezing that tummy in tight. There you go. And walking it back down to that original position. There you go. A little stretching for the day. Share with me what you get done today in your home. And if you don't do it today, make certain that you do it sometime this week. Tag me. I'd love to see what you're doing in your home space. From my heart space to yours, thank you. Thank you. And if you'd like to book a session with me too, you can. talkwithtiphany@gmail.com. Oh, and subscribe to the YouTube, Wheely Famous, WHEELY Famous. And I have another one, Tiffany Adams or something or another. And yeah, I appreciate you. I value you. Stay blessed, my friends.